Yo, what's going on, everybody? I'm just coming to y'all today with a couple updates. Part 2 of the subwoofer Baltic Birch subbox build. So, if y'all guys remember last week, I didn't have the baffles. I also have my port just sitting in there. The box is just rough together right now, as you can see by me moving the pieces of the birch. Again, this is 13-layer Baltic Birch. It is actually not 3/4 of an inch, and that's the problem that we ran into. So a tip for anybody working with 13-layer Russian Baltic Birch, you have to remember that they do not use inches, they use millimeters. So I believe the correct measurement for this 13 ply is actually 19 millimeters. I'm not 100% on that. It's not 3/4 of an inch, it's a little short. So what happened on the side panels is by the time we cut 3 pieces, it ended up being about 3/16 short on the back of the sub box. If you watched the last video, I had these panels right here, and these panels had about a gap, maybe that much, maybe a little bit more between the panels. So luckily I had 2 5x5 sheets and was able to get 2 new side pieces cut to 3/16 extra length, 14 inches high, 16 inches deep. So now I had to be 16 3/16 of an inch to be flush with the double front baffle and the back baffle. And I designed it to where the top and bottom sandwiches everything, as well as the front and the back. I haven't quite figured out what I'm gonna do, but I know I'm gonna probably either bed liner it or wrap the front face in vinyl and still bed liner it. But when I do that, I'm gonna have to obviously do that, vinyl that first, then use smaller screws and attach these 2 panels. Or no, what I'll do is I'll use my screws and attach this to there, and then I'll use smaller screws and go from the inside before I put the top on and screw these 2 together after I vinyl wrap it. That way that'll hide all the screws on the front, and if I go to vinyl wrap it, it'll be a beaut, you know? Aside from right there where I don't know how the hell that happened, so I'm gonna have to fill that in. It's been about 5 years, probably about 5-6 years since I built the sub box. So my techniques are a little off, so that's why I had someone with better skill than me go ahead and do these cutouts for me, because I would have probably gone through lots of wood trying to do that, even if I bought a circle jig, which that's the whole point of doing a box yourself, you know, is to try and save money, not buy $80 and $90 circle jigs, $60 ports. I actually got this birch for a pretty good price, I'm not gonna lie. The 2 5x5 sheets were about $84, I think. So that was actually pretty good. I know it's not 2 4x8 sheets, but like I said, this is cabinet grade, BBB grade Russian Baltic Birch, and I believe it's 19 millimeter. Extreme gaps. Not no more. We all filled in. And as you can see, some of the pieces have already been rounded over, just to give it more of a, I guess, professional look and feel. So I'm gonna be using spac screws. I'm gonna try to do some Craig jig pocket hole joinery inside the box. I know it's dark, and support the port. I already got the Gorilla Tape as well as the spray paint for the port, and got my screws, my Type Bond 2 wood glue. Yeah, so we're getting close. I'm excited. Anyway, y'all, this has been part 2. Stay posted for part 3 coming up next.